The smirk of the psychopath. Wow, if there's any interesting telltale sign or hallmark of the psychopath, it's got to be the smirk. The different emotional processing that the psychopath has in their brain, and that since they lack a consciousness, they really register emotional events in a different manner, which is very interesting, and I think it can be very helpful to understand this. Thomas Sheridan had noted the smirk of the psychopath, and it's kind of that very eerie excuse me. He noted that you know how a typical person, when they smile, their eyes will turn up, their face will crinkle, you know, they'll have expression around their eyes. Now in the psychopath, it's been noted that they kind of smirk, or they can tend to smile only on one side of their face. I mean, I can't really do it, but you know, they kind of smirk rather than smile, especially if you've been able to witness it, but they will often hide this. The narcissist will often, they're gonna hide that smirk from you. I mean, if you've ever caught them kind of once they've gotten one over on you and they're kind of like reveling in their kitty that they just basically stole or what have you, you know, if they were able to pull one over on somebody or just get away with a sexual conquest, you know, sometimes you'll get no reaction from them, which is just deadening. You'll get, you know, kind of like a sense of a smirk also, where they're kind of like so delighted in themselves that they're like cracking up at themselves, and they're like, oh my God, you know, I got one, you know. And what's very interesting is that you can see oftentimes in the lines of the face around this the psychopath that it's like this, like rather than their eyes lighting up, you know, their eyes won't really have expression around their eyes, and often there's no crow's feet or crinkles or sparkles in their eyes because they don't have that same register of an emotional center, and it affects their muscles and expression in their face. Very interesting. Notice that within this person, if you're wondering whether they're a psychopath, might be a good sign for you to tune into and be aware of as you read this person and decide how to protect yourself.